a lot of big updates that came out of today's press briefing. But first off, Governor Tate Reeves laid out his plan for Mississippi's portion of the CARES Act, providing $1.25 billion in aid. Now, he'll be creating a third-party committee to sort of oversight the funding and see where it goes properly and is distributed necessarily. He wants to give it to school districts to provide better technology to teachers and families who can't afford laptops or iPads while learning from home. He also wants the money to go for skills training programs for workers who lost their jobs because of the virus, and to aid small businesses who need loans to keep up wages and budgets they lost from shutting down.
CARES Act provided $150 billion for state and local governments. Of that $150 billion, $11 billion of it was dedicated to Indian tribes and the District of Columbia. The additional $139 billion were split amongst the states and those municipalities that have 500,000 people or more. And so Mississippi doesn't get any of that 45% of the $139 billion that is left. The remaining 55% of that $139 billion was dedicated to the states, and the states, every state got at least $1.25 billion. And so that is the amount of money that the state of Mississippi was allocated, and that's what we'll be looking at.
We have also learned that there's been an increase in hospitalization for COVID-19 patients. In total, 429 people are in the hospital, 162 people are in the ICU, and 77 are on ventilators. Dr. Dobbs also wanted to stress to the public that we are far from out of the woods from beating COVID-19 completely. So even though shelter-in-place orders are starting to be relaxed in certain areas, please continue to social distancing and avoid a second wave of COVID-19. For the full press conference, you can find it on our website, WJTV.com. And we'll have more updates from both Governor Reeves and Dr. Dobbs in our 5 and 6 p.m. newscast. Live in Jackson, Alex Love, 12 News.